Hello, my friend. Welcome to my favorite video of the month. It is favorites and fails time, where I count from the worst product that I tried this month all the way up to the best product that I tried this month. And I've got a lot going on here. I've got one that I have an update for you on that I liked better than I like now. And then I have two very big surprises, things that I didn't expect to love that I absolutely love. So hang tight. We are jumping into that right now. I always say we're jumping into that right now, but I'm never telling the truth because we have one thing to do before we jump into that, and that is the hashtag not sponsored feature. I always start off all of my videos. Did I have lipstick on my teeth? All of a sudden I got paranoid. Nope, I'm good. I always start off with something that I want to share with you that I am not sponsored to tell you. I get companies reaching out to me, asking to sponsor my favorites videos. I think that's weird, so this is kind of my answer to that. And for this month, I know a lot of people are looking to donate to charities. It's just that time of year where people are looking for great places to give their money to make a huge impact. And those are the kind of charities I really like to donate to. The ones where they may be really small community organizations or just new charities that are just getting their footing and doing really amazing things. So I'm going to list some of my favorite ones down below that I've donated to in the past and that I think are doing really good work. So definitely check that out down there. And if you have any charities that you enjoy donating to, I would love for you to leave those in the comment section down below so we can all learn from you. And with that being said, it is time to talk about the worst product that I tried this month at number 10. I don't have anything this month that I absolutely hated outright, that was just freaking awful and you need to stay away from it. But I do have some that didn't perform as expected. And that is where we're starting with the Wet n Wild Peanuts collection, specifically the Cheek Face palette. I'm going to swatch it for you so you can decide for yourself kind of what you think about the pigmentation. Now, my biggest complaint really is just with this one shade down here, which is absolutely atrocious, but honestly, the rest of it isn't that great either. It just doesn't have the pigmentation that I feel like it needs to in order to be functional. Along with that, the lasting power kind of sucks. The best product is probably the blush. That one I feel like has the most hope, but again, the lasting power wasn't great. Just to give this the best chance possible, I'm going to double swatch everything. Here are these babies up close, and like I said, the pink blush I feel like has the most hope to it if that's a shade you dig on. This blush is fine. It takes a while to build up and the lasting power is not great. This highlighter, if you like something really subtle, that might work for you. It's not super blinding, but it definitely sits on top of the cheek rather than actually looking like it's melding into the skin. And this one, can you even see it, is useless. It's absolutely freaking useless. And I think we talked about this in a PR purchase product of the week for What's Up in Makeup. It just, you can't get the product to pick up. I tried on a brush, I tried my fingertips, and it doesn't do anything. And it's not even like a topper. It's not even a wash. It is like I have to scrub to even get it to do anything. So unfortunately, this is my least favorite product that I tried from the collection. I cannot recommend this to anyone, honestly. At number 9, a brand that I absolutely love. Glamlite was kind enough to send over their Scooby Halloween collection. Unfortunately, the mascara was not a hit for me. This is the Batscara, and this packaging is freaking adorable. It is so incredibly cute. Let me see if I can turn it the right way. This way. There you go. If Glamlite nails something 100% of the time, it is their design. Absolutely phenomenal. This mascara, though, unfortunately, was just not enough for me personally. Here is the wand on it. It is a very traditional mascara wand. And what I find with this is it gives just a little bit of length, not really any volume. It does take quite a few coats to even give length. So, mascaras are very personal to the individual person, and some people don't want a lot of length and volume because you already naturally have it. And if that's your jam, you're probably gonna freaking love this. I didn't have any problems with flaking or smudging with it, none of that. It just isn't enough oomph for me personally. So it's not a bad product. It just wasn't great for me. Now, I do want to mention that I am so far really loving the Scooby-Doo eyeshadow palette. This is the Ruh-Roh Raggy palette, but I didn't feel like I've used it enough to give it a full review, so that's why it's not in the countdown. But so far, so good on this. I couldn't review it yet because I haven't used it enough. I've used some of the other products that are in the countdown just a little bit more, but I did want to give it an honorable mention. Now, this next product is one that I talked about before that I liked, and now I'm realizing I don't really like it, and I want to update you on it. So this is the Kosas Revealer Skin Improving Foundation. Okay, so what is happening with this is that I realize it's just not pretty on my skin. Maybe it's because it's settling or something. I did try to shake it. I tried applying it different ways with a brush, with a beauty blender. I don't like putting on foundation with my fingertips. It's just not a thing for me. But every time I use this, I feel like my skin just doesn't look pretty. It accentuates my pores. It doesn't blend out very nicely. And I don't know, because it is a more natural brand, if something is changing in the formula. I mean, it doesn't smell bad or anything. I'll put it on my hand so you can kind of see how thick it is. It doesn't have any particular scent or anything. It doesn't smell like it's gone bad. I mean, it looks like a traditional foundation, but again, it just doesn't look nice. So I don't know if you've tried this foundation. Have you noticed it changing like in texture on your skin where you liked it first, but now you don't? I know I've talked about this in favorites and fails before, but I wanted to update you because I don't want you spending money on it and then having it look yucky, and then it was because I didn't update you. I'm so sad about this next one. I'm so sad. It's not a bad product. I really, really love this. And then I realized that no, it was just the packaging. This is the Makeup Revolution Grinch eyeliner. It is so freaking cute. It has a little Grinch fur on the outside. It is a pen liner, which is my absolute favorite. There it is. Let me show you kind of the line that it draws. Bloop. It draws a beautiful, beautiful, very blackety black line. My issue with this mostly is that I feel like there's a little bit too much liquid coming out on the tip of it, and as I apply it, it gets really thick really fast, and because it's so black, it's very bold, and I find when I do a wing, I end up with Amy Winehouse wings almost every single time, just very large, because I just can't get it to be small. But that being said, I have had no issues with it smudging. It is a really nice liner. It's just, I don't like the application of it because I find it too difficult for me personally. But if you do like a very strong black line on your eyes, you'll probably really love this. It's just not my personal preference. I have one that I like better coming up in just a minute. This next product, I was warned. I was told that this might happen, and it has happened. These are the LYS Hidden Standard. Is that what these things are called? Higher Standard. Hidden Standard. These are the LYS Higher Standard blushes, and I had a higher standard for them, and unfortunately, they're not as perfect as I wanted them to be. They're good, but they're just not perfect. I am wearing one on my cheeks today. This one is in the shade Grateful. That's what I'm wearing. The application of these are gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. But what I was told was going to happen is that the lasting power sucks, and I have found that to be true, unfortunately. It makes me so sad. I really wanted to love these. I purchased these in a Sephora kit just to try them out because I'd heard good things about the formula, But you're right, they don't have good lasting power. So if you're looking to wear these for maybe 6 hours, you got like a half of a day, or if you don't really care if your blush wears off throughout the day, you might really like them because they are beautiful shades. The application is great. It's just the lasting power kind of sucks. Smack dab in the middle, I've got a fun one. This is the Peanuts and Wet n Wild eyeshadow palette. I was expecting to hate this. I got the Saved by the Bell collection in PR, and there was nothing in it that I enjoyed. The blushes were fine, but I never reached for them. They were just okay, but like the eyeshadow palettes were just horrible. Absolutely horrible. So when I got this, I was like, should I even try it? And I was very pleasantly surprised by this eyeshadow palette. Very pleasantly surprised. There's 2 pressed glitters in here, and this is the one that I wore on my eyes, I believe, for a What's Up in Makeup, and it is freaking gorgeous. I'm gonna actually just swatch a bunch of these for you so you can see, but look at this glitter. It is so incredibly beautiful. And it adheres to my eye without glitter glue, which is wonderful. Very rare for me for a drugstore product. I'm going to swatch quite a few of these just so you can see them. All right, I ran out of room, so this is what I got for you. These are all single swatches, so you can see like they are not as pigmented as like, let's say, a ColourPop eyeshadow, but they do the job, they do build. It's just a really good, solid palette. Is it amazing? No, it's not amazing, but it's good, and it's better, way better than I thought it was gonna be. On my eyes today, I'm wearing this shade, in my crease, up in the crease, I have this shade, and I think I put this one on my lower lash line along with this one. Oh, and then this shade in my inner corner, and it's just been a fun palette to use. So if you are a Peanuts fan and you think that you'll use this color story and you love the theme of it, I actually can recommend this to you. I'm very surprised. I've been very vocal lately about being excited about being on ColourPop PR. And one thing I love about that is I get to try more of their formulas. They're at a lower cost. For people that have Ultas near them, they're pretty accessible. So I was excited to try their lipstick formula. This was part of the Not a Box of Chocolates collab. These are their lipsticks. I think they're just called Creme lipsticks, Creme Luxe lipsticks. I'd never tried them before, and I'm enjoying them. Are they anything special? Are they anything out of the box amazing? No. But they're good, solid lipsticks. They're nice and creamy. They're nice and comfortable. No problems with them smudging everywhere. Lasting power is pretty decent for a cream lipstick. I didn't wear it today because it just didn't match because these are a little bit too warm toned, but really enjoyable. I'll swatch these 2 for you. This one is called Dulce de Leche, and I'll just put it next to this eyeliner swatch. There's that one, and then this one is called Double Espresso, and it's like that. And they're just really nice standard lipsticks that do what they're supposed to do. Just a very, very mild vanilla scent. I think they're just using it more as like a masking scent to, in case there's anything in them that would smell lipsticky, it kind of covers that up, but not a strong scent on those. And I know that some of you really like that, and I'm enjoying these. I'm really looking forward to trying more of these because they're a really nice formula. I know some people are looking for holiday gifts for friends and family or for yourselves, and a lot of times that is a natural palette. And Sigma really knocked it out of the park this year with their holiday collection. So this is the little mini eyeshadow palette. It's just a standard color story of a, you know, nice warm toned holiday palette. The outer packaging is really gorgeous with this white glittery stuff, but the glitter doesn't come off on your fingers. There's only 6 shades in here. I think I can fit them all on my arms. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. This is just a regular Sigma palette. This is just what they do. This is what it looks like. These are 1 dip swatches. They are gorgeous and they do exactly what they're supposed to do. My favorite shade is probably this one. It is just this gorgeous, like peachy gold foily shade. I also really love this one. I'm just a huge fan of Sigma eyeshadows on the whole. Not every palette is 100% hit, but I think this one definitely is. They also have a highlighter and blush palette. I am wearing this as a highlight today. It's really gorgeous. I'm just going to quickly swatch these for you right here so you can see kind of how those look. Boop. Let's see. Right there. Boop. Me. You think I would know how to swatch in a good spot by now. Highlighter actually looks quite a bit like this eyeshadow, but this one has just a little bit more peach in it, and this one has just a little bit more of a champagne kind of tone to it. Lasting power on both are just beautiful, exactly what I would expect from a good quality, awesome Sigma palette. The top two products are ones that really surprised me that I didn't expect to like. Now, I've got my issues with ABH. We had a little thing behind the scenes that they really pissed me off that I don't feel comfortable talking about, but they pissed me off and I decided that I was just going to mention them as little as possible on the channel. I can't avoid talking about them because this product is fabulous. This is their Brow Freeze Brow Styling Wax. I am not a, brow person where I go a lot with brow trends, so I usually avoid products like this. But it came in the Sephora Favorites kit that I reviewed, and I gave it a chance, and I freaking love it. And I do not like their brow gel. I think it smells like alcohol. I think it's crunchy. I hate it. So again, I didn't expect to like this, but it's awesome. I'm wearing it on my brows today. It doesn't feel crunchy at all, which surprised me because the way it holds my brows is phenomenal. It is such a fantastic product, but it's really important to use it correctly according to their directions. So what you want to do with this is you want to just grab a little bit of product, just about that much, and you want to put it inside the cap here, like that. Then you want to take your spoolie and rub it around like that. And then rub it into your brows very gently. That will take care of both brows. So because it's all clumped in one spot, I just gently go a little bit that side, gently go a little bit that side, and just kind of disperse it through both sides. And it works so freaking well. I hate that I love it, but I do. And I feel like I need to tell you whether I am irritated with the people that work there or not. I still have to tell you if a product's good. It's legit good. And finally, at number one, the shock of my freaking life. Even more shocking in the ABH thing, because ABH does do brow stuff, so, there's that thing. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? How is this number one? This is the Wet n Wild Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner, good grief proof. From the Snoopy Peanuts collection. This is a fantastic liquid eyeliner. I have people ask me all the time because I'm always saying, there's so many good liquid eyeliners out there. You don't need to spend X, Y, and Z on a good liquid liner. This is one of them. And I don't know if this is special to this collection or if they have a standard non-holiday version of this, but it's freaking phenomenal. The issue I had with the Makeup Revolution one is that it just went on too thick, too fast, and it was really hard to control how thick that line was. With the one from Wet n Wild is very easy to control. It's got this little teeny tiny, very fine point on the end. But if you press hard, you can get it to be thick, but if you press lightly, it'll be nice and thin for you. Visually, they don't look all that different. But if you look really closely, the Wet n Wild one does have a thinner base to it, which I think is what's making all the difference. Also, the Wet n Wild one has less product coming out. It has the right amount of product coming out. Let me go ahead and put the Revolution one on first. And then I'm going to put on the Wet n Wild one and use the exact same amount of pressure. And you can see the difference. This is Revolution and then this is Wet n Wild, and it was the exact same amount of pressure. So if I press down harder, let me show you, then I can get the exact same line as the Revolution one. Right there. That is me pressing down harder on the Wet n Wild. So that's a light press, that's a deep press. But then this one doesn't have that option. Like, you press light and that's what you get. Do you see what I'm saying? It's just not as versatile. And the lasting power is so good. It's so good. Making a wing is so easy. I'm wearing it today. I don't know if you can see, but I'm wearing it today. So easy to do. No smudging. Just a wonderful, wonderful product. So if you're looking for a good liquid liner, yes, this is it. And if you've tried Wet n Wild liquid eyeliners like this, it's just the waterproof liquid eyeliner, let me know if it's the same experience, because I know I'm going to want to buy another one of these in a few months, and if it's just like this for holiday, I'm going to have to stock up before they sell out. And at this point, my friend, it is your turn in the collective brain of makeup awesomeness, where we help each other not to buy crap and to buy things that are totally worth it, because we don't want to waste our money on stuff and then have to return it or pass it along. We just want to hit it right the first time and get something really, really good. So I've shared with you my thoughts. It's your turn to share your thoughts. If you've tried any of these products, I would love to know what you think of them down in the comments down below, because I'm just one person with one face, one preference, and we want to learn from you. So please leave your thoughts. If you haven't tried any of these, what have you been trying lately that you've been liking or not liking? That's also extremely valuable information to the community. So thank you again so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps to tell YouTube to share it with other people. And if you would like to hang out just a little bit longer, YouTube should be recommending a couple videos for you right over here to watch, including one that I picked out special for you right there. But if you do have to go, it is no problem at all. I get it. You're busy. I appreciate you taking time to spend with me today. Thank you again for watching. Mad love to you, and I will see you in a video very, very soon.